Hey, we all face the same challenge. A really technical customer who might need your unique capabilities and approach. Your sales conversation has to be 80% in the science, but you still have to do all of those sales jobs: prospecting, qualifying, presenting, closing. And oh yeah, you have to keep track of all of your prospect and customer relationships, who you're working on, where they are in the process. Because if you don't do that, you're just reacting. This is an overwhelming job for anyone involved in scientific sales. Being true to the value of your science while following the process of effective selling. Most of us hate selling. We are so much more comfortable being objective scientists. So we set up a website and a LinkedIn page that talks about our science, and we believe that our customers will find us. I'm going to show you that it's really not that complicated to grow your business if you focus on just 3 things that you need to increase your company's sales. If you're not focused on these 3 things, you are missing opportunities. Now, the first one sounds obvious. Find more customers. Yeah, you're thinking, of course I need more customers. Who's this idiot think he is telling me that? Well, here's the thing. You can't just do that. You can't just make a customer. You have to do something else that results in a new customer. And here's the secret. There are only 2 things that you can do that will get you a new customer. Now notice that I said new. I'm assuming that you have such great chops as a scientific team that the customers that you already have get a lot of value out of working with you, and they keep coming back because they know that. But to find a new one, you can only really do 2 things. Find more leads or convert a higher percentage of those leads to customers. Okay, what is a lead? A lead is someone who is likely to be interested in talking to you about what you do. A lead is not a contact you met at a conference or a networking event who you know very little about. But hey, they seemed friendly, so you put them in your database and you chased after them for a little while, and they never really answered your emails, so they're still in your database 3 years later, and they probably moved on to another job at another biotech anyway. If your lead doesn't want to talk, put them on your mailing list and invite them to follow your LinkedIn page. Trust that over time, some of these people will get more familiar with you and maybe they'll engage. But if you collected a good lead, you should be able to get a conversation going pretty quickly. So that's where we come to the second thing that you can do to get more customers. Convert more of your leads to opportunities, to conversations about a possible sale or project. So that's where we come to the second thing that you can do to get new customers. Convert more of your leads to opportunities, to conversations about a possible sale or project. To do that, you have to have a conversation about whether you can help. You have to contact them. For most of us, that actually means talking to the person. You're not marketing anymore. You're following a process that you've designed to see whether you are a fit for each other. Can you address their unique needs with your unique capabilities? Now, if your lead database is crowded with a bunch of garbage names that are never going to engage, and you're not clearing them, now that means sending them to the mailing list or getting into conversations. Those are the only 2 ways to clear them. If you're not, you lose. Over time, you'll end up with a bloated list of names that are mostly never going to remember talking to you, and you're not even going to know where to start to work through that list of garbage. But you know what? There is nothing that makes a sales rep or a sales leader run away from you faster than being given a big bowl of garbage to chew through every day. Last year, we worked with 2 companies that each admitted they had over 30,000 leads in their list, many going back more than 5 years. They had no intention of cleaning up those lists. Partly that was because they couldn't figure out how. It is a daunting job. But really, both companies had convinced themselves that a huge list was good because it meant any sales rep would have plenty of stuff to work on. So here's the take-home from the first video in this series. You can't make a customer. You can only do two things that result in a new customer: find more leads, real ones that are likely candidates to get value out of working with your unique group, or convert more of them. Get into conversations that communicate your credibility, interest them in knowing more. Customers. Get more customers. That's the first thing that you must do to grow. You want to see the other short videos in this series? Look for the links down below. I'm Jeff Kiplinger. I'm one of the founders of Selling Science, and I love this stuff.